Yeah, man. Celebration time. Join in. Have some fun. Enjoy yourself. Yeah, man. Hey. It's my time to get on back when I'm jamming on everybody. Come celebrate with me. If you don't know me yet, don't worry, man. We gon' take a jam in a party. Who's one and me? Yeah, man. Join in the celebration. We're gonna be exercising the love. It's my time, your time, we time. Yeah, man. Carnival coming, everyone keep them in. Celebration again, people excited, coming one another.
It's my time, it's your time. Welcome to another exciting episode of Our Time. On this episode, we speak to the man known as the cutest thing in Dominica. Of course, our very own dancehall local artist, Colton T, is going to be hanging out here with us. And we're going to be talking about his previous experiences in the music industry, his present experience, and what we expect from him in the near future. We're going to take a short break. When we come back, we're going to be hanging out with Colton T. But before that, I want to remind you we're hanging out at the lovely Ruins Cafe, the spice shop to be exact, where you can get all your local spices right here on the nature island of Dominica. When we come back, more Colton T, the cutest thing.
My time, your time, we time. Yeah, man. My time, your time, we time. Yeah, man.
Welcome back to Our Time. I'm joined here by Colton T, the sweetest thing, better known as the sweetest thing here in Dominica. Good afternoon to you, Colton.
Yeah, man, what's up?
How are you?
Good.
It's nice to have you here.
Yeah, man, it's nice to be here too.
Okay, tell us a little bit about your experience in music over the last couple of years.
Yeah, man, well, the experience, I mean, it's been very broad. And to say my experience, I mean, we've been through a lot, I mean, for the past years from, I mean, the first image, from, having music played and, from difficulties we've had, so you just have to just tell me what it is that I really want to know about. Let me just expound a bit more.
Well, we saw you first on a bigger scale when you came out on the Bayfront a couple years ago for the launch of the Q Talent Search, and you actually performed a song, and I always remember that in my life, and everyone, like a lot of young people, were surprised to see you or to even hear those things come out of your mouth, because nobody was anticipating it. I mean, even after when we saw the videos on Facebook and stuff, everybody was like, who is this guy? Who is this Jamaican guy? Because everybody thought you were from Jamaica.
Yeah, well, I mean, everybody have a gimmick and everybody have a strategy, and probably at that time that was mine.
Your strategy was to song like Jamaicans, or to
Yeah.
who were you sort of getting your inspiration from?
Yeah, well, my inspiration was from, like, stuff I heard on the radio. I mean, the radio, constantly played, I mean, reggae music, and I mean, if you're doing reggae music, you want to make sure that it's sounding right. So I mean, that was the goal. So I mean, hearing a lot of the music on the radio and seeing the stuff that was being played on the TV, it just...
That was sort of your inspiration.
Yeah, and then we had to master it.
So would you say you've mastered it now?
Yeah, man.
So who are you now? What are you about now?
Well, I'm just about, Colton T and, being the cutest thing and just bringing some music to the people and some controversy right now. Yeah.
Well, yes, you mentioned controversy. We have your latest video. You have two versions to your latest video called Send Them.
Yeah.
And it has brought about a lot of controversy, a lot of light on that video in terms of people have known you to be the ice cream man, and now you're like more like the fireman. What brought this about? Because persons who follow your music from the time you started will know that you've always been hardcore. Like I know you've always been hardcore, but some persons who only really saw you when you emerged on the scene with Ice Cream Man, they expect you to be the kid's favorite person.
Yeah.
Who is Colton T really?
Yeah, man, Colton T is right now just bringing a surprise. You know what I mean? Just gonna be different and. Yeah.
Why Send Them?
Well, I mean, Send Them is just a reflection of, I can say, the ghetto. You know, our ghetto youth might really feel. You know, and yeah, that's how we inspired really and truly by people. And you know, we bring that out in music. So yeah.
So did you spend time in the ghetto? Were you from the ghetto? Because I mean, a lot of people are looking at you right now and they're saying, but who's this guy? Like, what does he know about the ghetto?
Yeah, man, that's the voice of the ghetto. I mean, I didn't born from the family to have, you know, so at the end of the day, I know what it means to struggle. I know what it means to don't have, you understand? And I can speak from that perspective.
Okay. Well, we're inspired by your music. I mean, I love every single from Can't Be Friends. You had help me. Can't Be Friends. You had
Friends with
Benefits. There's another one.
Ice Cream
Man. And there's another one. Sweet. Sweet is more. You performed Sweet recently, and some persons had a few things to say about it. Tell me about that song.
That song.
Clear the air.
Yeah, man, that song is a straight up, if your boyfriend never yet tell you that you're sweet, you know, you need to fire him and straight up hire me, you know. So that's just, you know, me being the sweetest thing, the cutest thing, you name it.
Colton T being the sweetest, cutest thing around. I mean, I really appreciate your music. I always keep saying that. I look forward to when you perform. You're expected to perform with a major artist coming soon. But tell me, who have you performed with alongside, and what are your experiences with that?
Yeah, man, well, we performed alongside, you know, numerous people. You know, I Octane being one of the most memorable ones. In New Jersey, and I mean the experience, I mean, it's just as great. I mean, you know, you just meet like-minded people. Yeah. So
you enjoyed performing? Just Octane has been the only like major artist, or?
Yeah, in terms of major, we did with Wayne Wonder in Houston. Also Europe. I don't know if the Dominican public would be familiar with Europe, but you know, he did Boss a while back, and you know, we had that show. We performed alongside Beanie Man as well. Yeah. And,
did you enjoy performing alongside Beanie Man?
Yeah, I mean, Beanie Man actually is one of the greatest crowd pleasers in the Caribbean, if so to speak. Yeah.
And pleasing the crowd is what Colton T is about.
Yeah, man. My thing is about just making people happy, man. You know, entertaining people.
We're gonna take a short break, but during the break, we're gonna take a little taste of the latest video. That is Colton T's latest video called Send Them, and we want to get into the Send Them. You know, we really want to talk about it in depth, right, Colton?
Yeah, man.
Sure. We want to talk about it in depth when we come back right after this.
My time, your time, we time. Yeah, man. Join in. Have some fun, enjoy yourself. Yeah, man.
It's my time, it's your time, it's our time. Another exciting local show comes to your screen on Digicel Play TV Channel 3. When? Every Thursday from 9 p.m. Join host JL Joseph with stimulating chit-chat about what's up, what's on, music, entertainment, arts and craft, and much more. We'll talk business, leisure, holidays, and family, all to engage our viewers on various aspects of life. Join us for Our Time, where we talk about absolutely everything. Right here on Digital Play TV.
Everyone keep going. Celebration again. People excited. Going on.
We are gonna send them, Tyke, we are gonna send them. All when the 12 get your boss in a head. Marigold, Wesley. Yeah, we see them on the TV, yes, on the prime time news. Politicians giving views, smiles so pretty. Cause the people have no clue all the dirty deals where them a do. Keep the people quiet with circus and food. Make we think everything good. But alright then, Mr. Prime Minister, there are no jobs in the city and get a youth for shows. Most to feed school fee you need. Mama can't give the youth excuse. All this crime and iniquity them a go on with. Taking poor people for granted. All them highlight bills and them robust taxes. We can't take the abuse. Anybody sub the link a go dead. We a go send them foreign. We a go send them. Yes, we a go send them. All when the 12 get a bus in a head. Got Silver Lake. Yes, the country hard.
My time, your time, we time. Yeah, man.
Welcome back to Our Time. You just got a sneak peek at Colton T's latest video called Send Them. And we're talking a little bit more about the video. You know, before the break, he did mention that he sort of had to give a perspective of the ghetto, so to speak, on what the ghetto is all about. Tell me what is your inspiration behind Send Them?
Yeah, man, as I said, you know, before, it's like basically just the people, you know, and the people who know what it means to work hard and know what it means to struggle and come from nothing and make it to something. Mm-hmm. Yeah. And
you made some statements in the video that caused people to look at you as a fireman because you're fine, you're spitting words at people. Was it were your statements general, or was it something that you sense is dear to your heart?
Well, at the end of the day, a lot of what we do is general. Why? Because, you know, music, we cater to a general public, you know, the general public, you know, because we have places in Jamaica and different places that I visit, you know, that go through the same struggle. So at the end of the day, we're just creating music that, you know, people can relate to on a global, you know, stance.
Understood. Makes perfect sense to me. Now, where can we see Colton T from now going forth? Like, I know you have a summer packed. You've been traveling a bit over the last few summers. First of all, before you tell us where you're going, tell us where you've been in terms of performance-wise. Like, where did you perform over the last couple of summers?
Well, I mean, we performed in numerous places. Performed in Guadeloupe. We visited a place they call Daisy Rad, Houston. You know, we often do performances in New York. Mm-hmm. You know, New Jersey. You know, the whole tri-state area. We're all over there, just performing and just sharing the music and just spreading the love. Yeah.
Okay, you're expected to be performing over the summer, as we mentioned earlier. Are you expected to be at the same locations, or are there going to be new tours, like new locations on your tour?
Well, we're going to be definitely in the US again, doing more work. But this year we're looking to venture into Europe this year. Mm-hmm. You know, cause reggae has a large market over in Europe, and if we could just tap into that market, you never know.
Well, Europeans definitely appreciate reggae, dancehall music, and it's something for you to look forward to. Now, you're currently not signed by any label, and there's been talks that there have been labels who've come at you hoping to get you signed. Tell us a little bit about the labels that have come at you, and tell us why are you still unsigned, and with who do you work right now?
Well, actually, I have my own team right now, a team of people that we're doing the grounds work and we're doing everything ourselves.
From scratch?
From scratch. We've been approached by a few labels.
Do you think that's a good idea, though, to not be signed, like to be an independent artist?
Yeah, well, because we see music as a profession, and I mean as a business as well. So we're just running it like that, like a business.
So who are these people that are in your team?
Well, we have a representative in New Jersey right now. We have a representative in Europe, Switzerland right now, by the name of Monica Pozzi. And we have another rep in Boston.
Okay.
And then we have a few people down here that come together and, make things happen.
Would you say that if, in terms of financial gain, are you reaping the benefits of your labor?
Yeah, I mean, we have down times like any normal business, and then we have up times. Yes, I mean, at the end of the day, it's work.
Downtimes and uptime. I don't know if I would be able to take that downtime. I mean, I guess when the time is up, you really get what it is to make up for the downtime, right?
Yeah, definitely.
Okay, so being not signed has not posed a problem to Colton T. Colton T is still pushing ahead. Do you plan on being signed, or you just haven't found the right label to put your music under?
Well, at the end of the day, if I'm presented with the right deal, then I mean, all would be a go. But I mean, for now,
what is the right deal?
No, well, I mean, the right deal. And I gonna leave it at the right deal.
So what was the wrong deal that you were being approached? Like, what was the wrong deal that you were given that you didn't really like?
We're not going to be into anything like no 360 contracts or any contract where we don't have no
say.
Yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, it's work, and we're gonna just work it in.
Okay, you went to Jamaica a little while back.
Yeah, man, we've been to Jamaica a few times.
And you've recorded with artists. You've been approached by these are things that is common knowledge to us all. And even then, I know Emma Moses, one of your, I'm sure you guys were around the music scene around the same time, and Emma Moses is signed now.
Well, I am not sure as to if he's still signed with the label right now, but I know for sure that I didn't sign.
Okay, so it was both of you who went out there together, or was it just two separate?
To me, it was a coincidence. He was in the US at the time, and I was in Jamaica. But then it's only at the studio, and I found out that another Dominican artist was being under that same label.
Wow, that's interesting to know. Well, Colton, I mean, we can only hope for the best for you. I remember when I first met you, you were the cutest thing. Now you're the cutest. You're the cutest thing. Yeah. You were very young. You were 19, so you're just under 25 now. Yeah. And when I met you, you seemed like you had a lot of ambition. You had a lot of drive, and you really wanted to do music. I mean, you're not somebody that has no schooling, so it's not. A lot of times artists tend to venture into music because school didn't work out. Tell us a little bit about your schooling, so we know that you're not no dumb guy with a blonde streak in his head.
All right. Well, I attended St. Mary's Academy, and then I probably did maybe 1 year of the Dominica State College, and then it was just music from then.
Just music from that. We're going to take a short break, our final break during this show. We're hanging out with Colton T, the sweetest thing. We're probably going to switch it up a bit. Probably we should move somewhere. We should go sit somewhere else, not sure? Yes, we're at the Ruins Cafe, the Spice Shop in Roseau, hanging out here on Our Time. When we come back, more Colton T, sweetest thing here for you.
My time, your time, we time. Yeah, man.
Be part of the excitement. Tune in to the Tiny Green Show every other Monday on Digicel Play TV, Channel 3. Accurate, dependable. We go where others have not gone before. We bring you in-depth reporting on the stories that matter. Tune in weeknights from 8:30 p.m. to 767 News with repeats at 10:30 p.m. and 6 a.m. the following morning. 767 News, Dominica's #1 news source. Only on Digicel Play TV, Channel 3.
My time, your time, we time. Yeah, man.
It's my time, it's your time, it's Colton time actually. Welcome back to our time. During the break we were talking a little bit and there's a lot happening for Colton. Colton, what's next for you?
Well, I mean, we have a lot of projects right now in the pipeline, but we're currently working on Pussycat. Pussycat is one of our main projects right now. We recently also released Special. So if I can just broaden a bit on Pussycat is
Go ahead.
basically we have a new challenge out that you know, where we have a Pussycat makeup challenge where a lot of the fans can, you know, actually just feel like they're involved, you know, in the whole work. And will
you put the Pussycat face on the CD when it comes out?
Yeah, we have no problems doing that. So basically they can get involved by, you know, splashing on their makeup, taking a selfie and just posting it on Facebook or Instagram.
I think I'm gonna take that challenge. You think I should?
Try it, yeah man. It's good support, and I mean a lot of other people would want to do it. Yeah.
You just love that, wouldn't you?
No, nice fat Pussycat, yeah, will look good. Yeah.
Okay, Colton, stop it. Okay, so besides the Pussycat challenge, where can, if fans are looking for you, where can they get?
Well, I mean, you can find me on Facebook, you can find me on Instagram at Colton T Music. Also on iTunes, like we have the pre-order, and I think that's probably the first time it's gonna be done right here in Dominica, where fans get the opportunity to go and purchase the music before the actual release date. So it's actually gone live today for pre-order.
Wow.
And the release is actually on the 20th of May.
Okay.
Yeah, so fans have right now to go and purchase and support Colton T's new single Pussycat.
Support Colton T's. Do a little something for us before we go now, before we wrap it up, because we have just a few more minutes.
All right. I may say you go you're a bagaman talk, but that's a bagaman talking, yeah. And when it comes to your heart, me are the only man walking, girl. And them say love at first sight. Well, it's love at first sight, yeah. But me not go lost for your girl, 'cause this really feels right. It's a very, very special. Ooh, and jail I do anything for you, girl. Just be true to me, be faithful in everything you do. And I'll be your darling, Prince Charming, the only man for you, yeah.
Wow. I'm blushing. I can't resurrect from that one. You just heard from Colton T. His newest single, that one's called Special.
Yeah.
One of his newest singles. And of course, check him out on iTunes. I want to say thanks again to Colton T for hanging out here with us. I really do appreciate that. I know your schedule's busy. You have to head out to practice pretty soon. But you took time out of your schedule. And we here at Our Time, we want to also help empower young people with their music. And, help give them a nice big push. So I want to say thanks to Colton T. I want to remind you, don't forget to check out our contest happening right now. That is a letter to mommy. So you can log on to our Facebook. That is Our Time on Facebook, and like your favorite mommy. I think we have 5 mommies now vying for the title of winning that mommy challenge, and lots of prizes, man. If you go on Facebook and you'll see the amount of sponsors, we're so appreciative to all the sponsors who've come on board to assist us with this initiative. And we want to encourage you to go on Facebook and like your favorite mommy, and the next episode you probably see will be us showering that mommy with lots of gifts from our most valuable sponsors. My name is Jael. I want to thank you so very much for tuning in to another episode of Our Time. Thanks again. It was my time. It was your time. Thanks for listening and looking at Our Time.
Yeah, man. Celebration time. Join in. Yeah, man. Hey, it's my time to get on back when I jam in on everybody. Come celebrate with me. If you don't know me yet, don't worry, man, we gon' take a jam in a party. Who's one and me? My time. Yeah, man. Join in the celebration. We gon' be exercising the love. My time. Your time. We time. Yeah, man. Carnival coming. Everyone be there. Celebration again. People excited.